There's two ways to look at Microsoft Vista. Either you're not a geek and you really love the operating system, or you're a geek like I am and totally hate the operating system. I've used it in the past. I've messed around with the everything in it. I used to sell it whenever it first came on the market. I thought it looked pretty good. It had some neat ideas to it till I started looking at the hardware and stuff that you needed to have for it, and I found out it is an extremely terrible resource hog. I know this video is a little late for a Vista review, but then again, this is not really a review. This is kind of a rant on Vista. I'm sure that Microsoft has taken a big hit on Vista as a result of Vista. Now, I'm hoping that Microsoft has learned their lesson, and whenever they come out with their new operating system, I think it's Windows 7, I think it's called right now, but whenever they come out with that, whenever they actually release it, I'm hoping it's not going to be such a system and hardware resource hog. It's pretty bad whenever you have to go out and buy new hardware for your computer just to run an operating system that came on your computer new whenever you bought it. And for the normal person, you probably wouldn't have to do that, but with us tech geeks, we would go out and we would have to spend money on memory, on better video card and whatnot. I never owned Vista. I never intend to. I've sold it before whenever I was an electronics salesman, but as for me, the new computers I'm going to get is I'm going to be building my own computers from now on. Never again will I buy one with a pre-installed operating system on, unless it would be a laptop computer, which I intend to buy sometime in the future. Not in the near future because I can't afford it right now, but whenever I do buy an operating system, or excuse me, not an operating system, whenever I buy a laptop computer, the OS on it is not going to be Microsoft. The OS is going to be either Linux, and it's going to be Linux Ubuntu latest version, or it's going to be Apple. I've been really looking at the Apple products because I really like what they're doing, and I like the operating system Apple has right now. And sure, there's problems with Apple too, but there's also problems with Linux. There's no one perfect operating system. So I'm going to, on my installs at the house for new equipment, I'm going to be installing Linux on it. Now, the only thing I would install Microsoft on would be a gaming computer. And if I'm going to be building a gaming computer, it's going to be a probably Windows XP full version, if I can still get my hands on it, and I have some sources for that. So hopefully we'll see what Microsoft comes out with their new operating system. Not a fan at all about Vista, as you can tell. Of course, none of us computer geeks are.